Hi everyone and welcome back to part 12 of our series. With a few tweaks and improvements, we managed to further increase our profits. So let's get into it. So here we have 11 classic expensive and 19 modern expensive. I'm not quite sure why these two haven't been delivered yet. I'm slightly confused, or yes, they already have been delivered to our stores. So that's the surplus that we saw in there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There we have everything listed in here. While we will start working in 45 minutes here, I want to just stay ahead and talk to these guys at Anderson Recruitment. For our first store, we need a couple of employees. I'm gonna give them 2 days to get this done, which sets us back $900. Because like I said, I want this to be automatic and I don't want us to spend any more time behind the register. The only thing remaining for us to do will be to clean both of the stores. We don't have any cleaning staff yet. That's just more money to fork out. And that's just something I'm not really prepared to pay because firstly, I want to make sure that the auto stock that we have set can be paid and the money that we make from both of these shops is enough. And once that is done, we can focus on aggressive expansion. And this is kind of the part that gets me the most excited about the game because everything that was manual before is not anymore. And let's see, 1.1k, that's a good start. So yeah, like I was saying, everything that was manual before, now it's more automatic. We don't need to spend time back and forth between the wholesaler store and our clothing stores. We also don't pay as much money for the products that we get, so that's amazing. And now we can focus a bit more on pricing. In the first shop, our New Beginnings, the pricing is at 100 still, so that means that we can push it just slightly more and see where that break point is. And is it the same for the other one? No, the pricing here seems to be absolutely terrible. So let's go back this one to 135 and let's reduce this one to 62 each. So we have been selling, but not as much as we wanted to. Customer service is okay. And if we look at the HR managers, let's fill the entire employees here because we have the purchasing agents that can be trained, the delivery drivers that can be trained as well. So without having all of them placed in the same spot, we're just missing out on further training opportunities, right? That's been taken care of. And do we have any candidates listed? Not yet, so we need to give it a couple more days. We only allowed them for 2 days, so by tomorrow we should be seeing a different result. Wonderful day at almost 3,000, and that's the kind of profits I like to see. My worry is that if this shop is already dirty, the other one I believe will be relatively the same. Cleanliness is an important factor, and because I don't want to spend back and forth and it's already opened, I can put Carlotta here just for a little bit of time and she can clean the shop while we sit here. That's an hour done, so hopefully she already cleaned it. Now she can go back here. And we got a message from Anderson Recruiting and we have 2 customer service employees. They both want full-time, which is amazing. That was my biggest fear, that we would get somebody that has a requirement to work only 4 days like Johnny was there. So we have Yuki and Jeffrey. They are both going to be employed in New Beginnings. So let's make this higher and we can drag this a bit further out, make them work here for 14 hours. That's good enough for now, and later on in the future we will get that cleaning staff to take care of the store. We just need one person and that should be good enough. Okay, and with these new employees, we need to assign them to the HR manager so we know that they keep getting trained because their customer service is terrible. Medlock was at 47 or 45 when we got her. These guys are at 20 and 26, so it's gonna hurt. But look at Medlock, she's already at 90. What more can I ask for? And last but not least, we need to give them the uniform. Perfect. And how is our stock looking like? We are selling, so that's good. And the other one also starts to sell. Pricing is now back at 100, which is probably why we made so much profit the other day. And I guess we are pretty much starting to suffer from success, if I do say so myself. We're at 7.5k and oh look, the police is parked right outside. I like this car model. Looks cool. Anyway, what can we do next? Well, neither of these shops is operating at max capacity. Part of it is because we have the cash register in the NB2 in Murray Hill, so there's nothing else we can do other than getting another cash register. But with another cash register, we'll need paperbacks for it, we'll need employees behind it, just so we can get this to max 30. So being 20 out of 30, I'm fine with that because the only bottleneck here is the cash register, so there's nothing much that we can do for this one. However, in the new beginnings, there could be something that we can do to improve it to 15 from 10. Now, this idea is wonderful, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to invest into expansion. 5 more customers per hour is not gonna make us rich, and it's not like we are getting 2 customers every hour. So rather than spending more money into getting this at 15 out of 15, I'm gonna use those resources to find another place for us to open and make even more profits. So let's look at retail stores that are available in the city. So this would be the garment district, a beautiful Hell's Kitchen. I'm just putting all the neighborhoods up on the screen, and in here we have Midtown. This is a large store at 1,000 square meters, and it's quite expensive in terms of rent. We're looking at 963 per day, and we need pretty much a little over 30k upfront to get this. So that's not gonna happen right now, but what we can do is expand into Murray Hill, because we know this one is quite good. And look at this, it only needs a little over 10k to operate, and that's also 1,000 square feet building. However, it only has 20 traffic index, so with the size of it, I don't want to take a gamble. This one is a lot better, and with it, of course, the price is a little bit higher. And there's another one here on the corner, kind of similar. I haven't seen any of these shops yet. I think these are relatively new, with the segmentation by corners here. They look quite nice. So I think one of these two will be our next on the list. So we need about 15 to 20k to make that happen. And in the meantime, we still have 2 shops that are making profit, and there's other opportunities around here, but this is garment district, so I don't know. I just feel like if we want to expand, this place is not really that good. What about this one? Another one at 1,000, and it's also about 15k. So okay, then the only thing that's left for us to do is to sit back, relax for a little bit, and just wait for the money to pile in. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave you with a lovely time lapse of me sleeping this time around, because we got employees working for us, and I'll see you very soon. Already after one day, we're up 5.5k in profits. That's the highest amount we've seen so far, and I'm very happy with that. We're basically getting to the threshold of acquiring that building very, very fast. I believe it's time for us to see if we can get that cleaning staff, because the other one is at 88% cleanliness, and with the amount of money that we currently have and the profits that we're seeing, and we're pretty good to go. What does Nicholas want? He wants a standard fridge. Okay, Nicholas, you'll get that at some point, and exactly what I said will happen happened. Carlotta now wants gold health insurance. Well, for that to happen, we need to train up our HR manager, because they are not eligible to getting the gold one yet. So Carlotta will need to wait, because it is what it is. It's Monday, which means our recruitment agency is open. So let's talk to the guys and get some cleaning staff for our 2 shops. It is getting a bit out of hand. So new beginnings, we will need cleaning. I still want full time, and I'm looking for just 2 people. I'm gonna give them 2 days for that to sort it out. And since I'm in such a good mood and I'm seeing all these profits rolling in, I think it's a good time for us to finally get that car. And I believe you will agree with me. So let's see what the options are here. We're just gonna go for the Hansa Mimic, right? As the Void is 44,000 and the other SUV I think was 65. So let's make a beautiful purchase. And what color should we choose here? Let's go for yellow. Since I've been complaining that I get bamboozled by normal cars, thinking that they're taxis, I want us to be in the same position for other pedestrians that are looking for taxis. They're gonna see us, and then they're gonna get the same treatment like we did. I wish I was a bit happier than that, but I'm more excited about expansion than getting this car. So next up, let's go to our beautiful store and check the current state of it, because I think it's a little bit dirty, and that's gonna affect our bottom line. Look at this beautiful fast one. And we have arrived. We can park the car, go inside, and yeah, it's looking a bit dirty, a bit ugly. But we are selling quite fast. I don't believe we have any stock left. And if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow is the day when we will get the other stock coming our way. So good news and bad news, and it's a learning curve as well. It means that our prices are fine. We sell very good, which is why we make a lot of money. And at the end of the day, if we sell more than what we have, it just means that we need to increase our stock by quite the amount right now. So look at this. Our first shop is also running out. So we need to order more. That's the bottom line, and we can absolutely do that. So with the purchasing ages, we are doing 100. I think it's time for us to push that to 2, just so we know that we have enough to cover everything, and this can increase to 40 each. So right now we're saying we need auto stock for 7.6k, and I'm happy with that. As long as we sell, then we got nothing to worry about. And it's clear from the inside screens that we are selling quite fast. But today we're gonna finish in a negative note, because we don't have any stock to sell, but we do have employees to pay. So yeah, we lost 1.6k, but the delivery came in, we got the stock, got items everywhere. Let's have a look in the warehouse. So we're having 100 each here, and the rest of them look good. And in terms of items, so in the last 7 days we sold 20. Now the stock is at 10. This one also sold 20 and the stock is at 10 as well. So we need to bump that up by quite a bit. And the modern expensive female clothes sold very good in NB2. So we definitely need to make a change there. So modern expensive female clothing, this needs to change in terms of how much we order as well. But it's okay for now. Another beautiful day at 3k profits. And we did get a message from our recruitment agencies. We got 2 people willing to take the job for the cleaning shift. So one will be hired in New Beginnings and one in NB2. Employ at least 10 people. Look at that. We've been expanding our team and company pretty much every single day in the last 50 days or so. So now that we have the cleaning staff, we don't need to worry about our shop looking dirty. So let's go 66 each here, and I think I'm happy with what we charge for the classic expensive versions. And in this one, the interior is quite ugly, so we'll need to invest a little bit, and the pricing is okay for now. So maybe this can be 65, and this one as well here. And we'll sleep for slightly a bit more time. And now that the sun is up, we can get into our car, go to the Peterson company here, which is just across the road. And I'm just thinking that we can get a few speakers for the store, because that will reduce the complaints like we saw for the other one. So let's do 2 speakers. I'm not willing to spend a lot of money because 2 speakers are enough. And later on we're going to invest into a little bit of paint, because we have the capital. We can afford it now, but that's a little bit later down the road. First off, we need that 1,000 square foot building to start to make the real money. Having a car is so good, man. It's been so long that I completely forgot the benefits of just being able to move quickly from one place to another. So 1 speaker over here and another one here in the corner, and that is great. We can go back to our first store, and well, actually we don't even need to go back there. I was gonna say that we need to go back to sleep, but in reality we just need to park our car and we can sleep for 7 hours, no problem. But this parking right next to our shop is the one that is free, so it's better to just leave the car here if we decide to sleep for so long. And let's see, how much profits are we making today, especially when we changed the prices by a little bit. So 2.3k, not as much as we did before. This one looks okay, this one looks okay. Okay, so it's not a price issue, it's a customer service issue most likely. But that's okay, because these guys are in constant training. And as you can see, Jeffrey and Yuki are now at 30 and 36 from about 24 if I'm not mistaken. and we have everyone assigned here. Most of them are at 100% already in terms of satisfaction rating. Medlock is at 100% almost, so we're going in the right direction for sure. Now, I don't understand why these cars cannot seem to be able to pass by us. There you go. Perfect. Let's eat a bit of food, and what we can do to try and inflate our numbers here, I'm gonna work for half of the day, and then we can let Jeffrey here take care of the other half. We can put Yuki back in, and that should help increase the profits that we make today. 2.2k. Okay, maybe it wasn't that much of a difference since I've started rather late, but look, the customer service improved to 66. So let's do it again for one more day. I'm sure that Yuki won't be too mad about it. Oh, and this one is empty. What about you? You don't have food either. Well, that's gonna be a bit bad. We're not gonna be able to complete a full shift, but it's okay. Alright, let's put Yuki back here, and we can go to bed because we're exhausted. 4.5k, there we go. So now we're back up at 12,000 profits. We're almost there, and once we reach about 25,000, we should be good to order more clothing items and also start thinking about decorating the third store. And with that being said, I believe that concludes today's episode. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and a subscribe. It helps me out more than you know. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.